that a deep breath for you?
Yes, I'm relieved. One of my favorites.
I'm sure if any of her family and friends are listening, they're also taking a deep breath. But just so you know, Zach is on your side.
Manning, Trumbull, Adieju, Redding, and Rybeck were your non-automatic qualifiers in the women's 800.
Should be a fun one tomorrow. 12:30 start time as we get to heat number 1 of the men. It's a 4-heat event now. So 1 qualifier from each automatically, then the 5 next best times. Heat number 1 looks like this. Noah Belomo, Abbas Mukhtar, Joe Vicchiera, James Oliver, better known as Jimmy Oliver, Aaron Doby, Joe Somerville, Steven Garcia, Sean O'Neill, and Austin Spurl.
This cut to the rail is always so tough because with so many strong athletes, you got 9 of them that are all seated, really most of them are between 3 or 4 seconds from one another. You don't want to get stuck back and on the inside, as someone has to. Someone's going to be stuck in the back. You just try and make sure it's not you. It's hard to make moves around the outside in a race like this with so many guys so packed in together.
And it's such a short race. It's a longer race, a middle distance, but once you get to that immediate cut-in, those first 10, 20 seconds are pretty much essential to who's even going to have a shot at it.
Right, that's the tough part, is that you pretty much have to sprint that first 100 just to give yourself a shot for the rest of that race. But if you don't, you're stuck in the back. I mean, it's not really the best way to do it, but it's the only way that'll give you a chance to survive and make it to the finals.
Trotting around the first lap.
So did you just notice what I saw? Is that one of the athletes looks like they pulled up. I'm not sure if they were setting a pace for one of the other athletes or if he's actually hurt. One of the Albany athletes seemed to pull off the track on the inside. Hope he's all right.
See what we can't find him now. See who it was, but we will try to get that for you. James Oliver running around the final turn in the lead. A Black Bear freshman looking to clinch his spot in the finals. Joe Somerville's not going to make it easy, though.
Here comes Belmo's coming up pretty hard for a lull. He was stuck in the back earlier, and here he comes.
Down the stretch. Photo finish between those two for who qualified.
I want to say that Summer. Ooh.
They will give it to Somerville of Albany.
With the same time. So he got him by thousandths of a second. I'm not sure if those results are immediately final or if they have to go to the photo finish.
Regardless, it seems like a time, well, it's a 4-heat event. It was,
and it didn't open up that fast.
Yeah.
I would anticipate that we would see at least 2 athletes come out of every heat, but it's possible that could actually make a difference.
Especially as we get to, none of the top 5 seeds are in were in that first heat. All the 1 through 5 are in these next 3 heats coming up, so be a good finish. Let's set you up for heat 2 before we talk about that. Luke Coulter is the favorite from Stony Brook, a sophomore. Connor Mills, Ronnie Maharba, Cody Moran, Travis Nickerson, Taylor Cratcher, Eric Jenks, and Matthew Adams. They play the replay there of that photo finish, and even for us it's too close to call. We'll see who locks in that final spot.
Looks like they are on the results, at least on Lancer timing, they are giving it to Somerville. So Oliver is going to have to wait it out a little bit.